as a matter of fact, our government and our president is always advocating for dialogue and for peace. The aggression of Israel against Iran that launched the conflict between the two countries is unfortunate because it affected the whole region. But fortunately, there are declarations since few hours about a ceasefire that is expected between both of them. The thing that is important to underline is the question, why now? Why Israel attacked Iran right now, knowing that since decades Prime Minister Netanyahu was always saying that, oh, Iran is too close of possessing the nuclear weapon. He said it end of the 90s, beginning of the 2000, and later on in 2015. He repeated it several times, but we noticed that he did it right now. And the attack came only 2 days before the meeting that was scheduled between the U.S. and Iran for the negotiations. So the question is why? This is the first thing. Second thing, the U.S. position at the beginning of the attacks was not clear at all. They took more than 18 hours to react officially on the attacks. So some people think that Netanyahu took the decision alone without consulting the U.S. Some people think the opposite, that it was coordinated with the U.S. Whether it was or not, the benefits are only for his person, Netanyahu personally, because he understood that their attacks on Gaza attracted the attention not only of the media, but also of the world governments and institutions, international institutions, and everybody was condemning the attitude of Israel, especially with regard to the humanitarian aid. Everybody was asking Israel for the ceasefire first and to allow the humanitarian aid to arrive to the population, while Israel was using food and water as weapon against the population, against our population in Gaza. So with this attack, first he attracted the attention on something else, which is the conflict with Iran. This is the first thing. Second thing, he interrupted the negotiations between Iran and the U.S. Third thing, he also calmed down the domestic opposition that he was facing. Fourth thing, he also somehow get rid of the judiciary problems that he's facing also within Israel. So the benefits are principally for not Israel as a country, but for his government and himself. Yeah. Now, fortunately, there will be a ceasefire. There should be a ceasefire. This was declared. And since the ceasefire will take place, as soon as it will take place, now we are expecting a ceasefire and having the humanitarian aid arriving into Gaza. This is what we expect.
Well, just to clarify, because the foreign minister of Iran, after President Trump declared that there is a ceasefire between Iran and Israel, the foreign minister of Iran said that there isn't exactly a ceasefire, that there's been no formal agreement. But just to clarify, does Palestine support the ceasefire?
Of course, we say, as I mentioned, our president and our government always advocates for dialogue and not violence. Violence will create more violence, and the consequences are very bad for the whole region, for everybody.